Hi everyone, today I'm going to start some dahlias from seed and some zinnias as well. I got these beautiful varieties from Floret and some that I have saved from my own garden too. But I'm very excited to try these Petite Floret dahlias this year. And then also I'll plant some of these Alpenglow zinnias. So zinnias and dahlias are a warm season plant or crop. They like to be grown in the warmer weather. So I'm starting them early now and putting them into my grow light setup inside. And they will live there for about 4 to 6 weeks before I can put them out. Or possibly even a little longer depending on the weather. I just want to put them out when the weather is looking good and there's no more risk of frost. So I am planting them in these cell trays here. This is a 38 set that it's a little bit bigger, so it would allow me to hold them in here for a little longer if you need it. And the dahlias, even though I'm growing them from seed, they will eventually form tubers too. So that's important that they have some space to grow here. And the zinnias I want to plant into 2 different planters this year. So I'm going to do one now, and then in about 4 weeks I'm going to start again. So I would like to save some seed from some of this Floret variety, and for that I kind of want to grow in isolation. So this is the only zinnia that I'm going to grow now, so it doesn't cross-pollinate with anything. And then hopefully when I harvest seeds from this, they will be true to type. And then in about 4 weeks I'll plant this unicorn mix here, but hopefully because they will be delayed, they won't be flowering yet when I start harvesting a few spent flowers from this one. So we'll see how that works, but I really like to try to save my own seed from this. So I like to do this experiment this year. And for the dahlias, I'm planting all of them now, and I have some hoops and some frost cover that I could protect them a little bit later if it's still a little bit cold in May. But I'm gonna give it a go and plant most of the seeds that I have at once. So I'm doing first the Petite Florets, which I'm very excited. I hope that I get some beautiful ones from this, but I think it only comes with 25 seeds, so I guess the chances could be low, but we're still gonna do this experiment. I'm planting all of this in the front yard of the rental building that I live, and we will do a little experiment in there. And behind me here I have my dahlias from tubers, but that we're gonna do a little experimentation with seeds. Dahlias from seeds are not true to type. If you harvested some seeds from a Café au lait or from a Cornell Bronze, doesn't mean that when you plant the seeds that you're gonna get the same plant that you harvested the seeds from. So they're gonna have similar traits hopefully, but each seed is going to be a different dahlias because the way that the genetics of the dahlias work, they have a lot of variability. So once you plant them from seed, you have no idea what you can get. So that's kind of exciting. We'll see what we get from this batch over here. And I have also saved some seed from my own garden last year, from my own dahlias. So let me see here what I have. They were all open pollinated back here at the plot by bees. So I only know one of the seed parents. So this is the dahlia I saved seed from. So for instance, this one is the Cornell Bronze, means that I got it from the Cornell Bronze, so that's one half. And then she could have pollen from any other dahlias that I had in here. The bees kind of walked around. So I'm hoping to see some traits of her. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And then I have some from a Blizzard dahlia. It's a white dahlia. I don't really like the white dahlias very much, but she did well in my garden. She went to seed, so I decided to harvest seeds from her as well. Hopefully it's mixed up with some colorful ones and we're gonna have some nice surprises. And these ones are just mixed dahlia seeds. I started separating by variety, but then at the end some of them I had 1 to 2 seeds of each, so I decided to just mix them all and put in here. I also have some other older Floret seeds that I got from last year. I didn't plant them all. I have this Discovering Dahlia mix that came with the book that I bought, and this is a Bee's Choice that I got at her website last year. And I have from the year before, 2022, the Marn dahlias that I saved seed from. I planted some in the garden last year too, but not all of them, so I still have some of that. So we're gonna start. I have 2 trays here of these big ones, and we're gonna start with the nicer ones, the Floret, this one, and then the ones from my garden. And if I have still some space, I will maybe use the Marn, and I will plant these in a separate container probably. Let's see how it goes. But I wanted to just show you guys now in the beginning too. So let's start with the Petite Florets. I'll see how many seeds are in here. I'm going to make a tag for me real quick. So those are harvested from the Floret dahlia that she bred and named Floret. So those are their, I think first they were called Floret daughters, but didn't fit on the pack. That's what she said online. And then they changed to Petite Florets. I love the color palette of this one. I'm hoping that I get some very nice, beautiful ones here. I don't know, it could be a gamble, you know, but if I got some on this middle chain over here, that'll be very nice. I hope that I'll also get some anemones because I don't have any anemone dahlia at this moment. and I will start from here. So start with the petit florets. They're supposed to be planted to a 1/4 inch deep, but I'm just going to, I didn't bring my pencil that I usually poke holes with. I'm just gonna use my fingers. The soil is dry this time. I will bottom water after I add the seeds, and then mist with a water bottle again, as I usually do. So let's just do this real quick. I'm only putting 1 seed per hole also. I'm hoping high germination on this one. Got 27 seeds from these guys. I'm gonna do the Discovering Dahlia mix next to it. So it's all from floret, and maybe the other ones are gonna be all from my own garden. I'll put in here because I had a couple florets in there. Let's do the Discovering Dahlias. The big choice last year, I didn't like it very much, I have to be honest. I got just only single ones, but they're mostly yellow and red. Those colors, I don't like it very much. But we'll see, hopefully I get some more different ones. I didn't plant as many seeds also because I didn't want to use them all up, but now I learned that you have to plant a lot to be able to find some pretty ones. I'm gonna go ahead and cover these guys up in here. I'm so excited. I really hope that we find at least a couple pretty ones. All right, let's move this to the side and let's start our other one. Start with the Cornell first because I really like the Cornell bronze dahlias last year. They were very beautiful. They're very prolific, and they produced a lot of tubers. It's the one that I got the most tubers from, the ones that I saved. So hopefully we have some nice babies. I'm very excited for this one, I'm not gonna lie, because it was a double variety, a closed variety, and I hope that we have a chance to at least get 1 or 2 that will be close to, because most of the dahlias, when you grow them from seed, will be open faced, but it's okay because the bees really enjoy it, so it's good to have in the garden for the pollinators. So that was Cornell bronze. Let's move on to Blizzard, and I hope that this Blizzard gets touched with some color. I'm just gonna find a bottom tray for this and fill up with soil, and I'll be right back. My grow light setup is about to get overcrowded. I was not planning to do another tray of this, but I'll find some space in there and move some things around. I have to start acclimating some other things too, so we'll make it work. Let's do the mixed dahlias in here. So let me just count how many seeds I have on real quick. 23. Okay, so we'll do this plus some zinnias and it will be perfect. Okay, this, I'm supposed to have more seeds of this. Move it a little bit more this side. Oh, there's a lot more here. They kind of look similar, the Dahlia and Zinnia seeds, look. But this I'm also going to do 1 per. These are going to go in the plot first. I might sow some, a second sowing of the same one in the summer, but mostly I'm planning to do this for the summer because I think the colors are nice, maybe summer, fall. And these are more like a spring, early summer kind of color palette. So we'll see what's gonna happen in the garden. But that's it. I'm so excited. This year I'm actually more excited about planting this than about the tomatoes and peppers that I just planted the other days. Can you guys believe it? I can't believe how much my focus have shifted from veggies to flowers. I still love growing veggies, but man, they're flowers. They just have something special about them. Okay, so the next step here, it's I'm going to mist the top with water, and I'm going to put some water in the bottom to bottom water and a little bit. Probably inside so it's not as messy. Oops, I have some seeds in here. They want to get those wet. So I'm going to do this to this tray and to the other 2 that we have started earlier. So all of them are going to get misted on the top, and then I'll add some water in the bottom so the soil can absorb from the bottom too. It gets very nice and moist. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to finish watering them inside actually because it's getting a little bit windy here now. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions about anything, if you're excited to grow flowers this year too, and what's going on in your garden, what's happening, what have you started, what are you planning to start, and how everything is going so far. I'm super excited for this growing season, so for me this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see how this guy's gonna turn out. So let me go inside to finish taking care of them and putting them under my grow lights. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.